this week's Dirt Shed Show, we're going to be talking about doping.
I reckon that's legal.
Let's find out. It's the Dirt Shed Show. Welcome to this week's Dirt Shed Show with chain reactions, cycles, and look, added Andrew Dodd. Amazing!
How you doing?
Dude, you haven't been in the shed for ages.
No, it's been a while, yeah.
Oh, it hasn't been the same.
Yeah. Oh,
it hasn't been the same. Yeah. How does it feel?
Yeah, good. It feels smaller than I remember.
Yeah, well, that's probably because my mind has shrunk with the bad news that's happened this week.
I know.
Oh,
bad,
there's been some doping in mountain biking, perhaps.
I didn't think we were going to hear that, you know. But
No. Right, let me set up the conversation, Doddy, because it's tricky this one. Right, so in the EWS, the Enduro World Series, one of the biggest race series in mountain biking, two of the top riders, Richie and Jared Graves, have been called out for using banned substances. This happened in the third round in France this year, and that case is ongoing. And we're not going to say too much more about it, other than there's some interesting details to do with that case. So there's these substances, two different categories. There's prohibited substances, which, as it stands,
isn't it?
specified substances.
What does that mean then?
So, well, prohibited substances is as it sounds. You basically can't use them, and they would be obvious doping, cheating.
Okay, like EPO or whatever.
Yeah. Now, a specified substance is something that could be found in stuff and could mistakenly find its way into someone's body through other routes, not necessarily deliberately.
Yeah.
Okay, but could be performance enhancing.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the area that Richie and Jared Graves are in. Specified substance, right? So, want to be clear, right, Doddy? For the rest of this show, we are talking about doping prohibited substances.
Okay, so
people who
some
are
of those
definitely
before.
cheats, right? Okay, because I do not want to be saying that about Richie and Jared. Okay, I'm not getting into it.
Just stop there.
We're using it as a conversation starter. That's all.
Innocent till proven
We're
guilty.
now talking about other people. All right.
Okay.
So a lot of cheating has happened in mountain biking, and I want to ask you, Doddy, because you've been in mountain biking 30 years now.
Yeah.
What do you do if you find out someone's been cheating using prohibited substances in the sport?
Well, they're sort of banned, surely. Is the answer.
Banned for life? Do they get their license back? 2 years? What does it mean? What does cheating in mountain biking mean?
I don't know, because we've not had to have this conversation.
It's difficult, isn't it?
But I did watch Icarus a little while ago.
Oh, right.
And that did open my eyes a little bit to drugs and sport.
Now in Icarus,
all sports.
correct me if I'm wrong, that kind of explains how someone would cheat in road cycling, and then the guy who presents it basically tries it?
Yeah, he basically wants to try it to see the effects it would have, and he makes a statement to say, I'm going to enter some races and see what my performance does whilst doping.
Wow.
And then it kind of uncovers a whole different side of everything you've ever imagined.
So, and that's made you pretty
Black and white?
Black and white. It's like if they're doing it, or it should be out.
Yeah, I think so. To that extremity anyway.
Yeah, okay.
If you're willing to go that far, but I don't believe mountain biking has that.
Well, it has had it. Dude, before we go any further, I'm just going to have this Lemsip because I've got a terrible...
Dude, do you know what's in that stuff?
Well, I don't know. You've thrown it over there. I mean,
have a look on there.
It's just Lemsip.
It's not.
I mean, what's in it?
Have a look. Have a look on there.
Well, I mean, if you're telling me phenylphenylphrine hydrochloride is out...
Yep, so you look on here for different categories, stimulants, narcotics.
Okay, so we're on the World Anti-Doping Agency site.
Non-specified stimulants.
This is basically where any rider has to go if they want to find out what they can and can't put in their bodies.
It's confusing.
What? Wait, so we're looking for... You searched it. Phenylphrine. Phenylphrine with a pH.
No, it's not that one, is it?
No, not phenylalanine.
There's another one above it. No, it's not that one.
Fendimetrazine? No.
Oh, dude, there's too many. There's a lot of pHs in here.
Mascacarb. That sounds good. Oh,
there's more. There's more down here as well, including but not limited to.
Fenbret.
How are you supposed to go through this?
How could you ever know? Look at this list. Oh, wait. Phenylphrine. Phenolphalamine.
And
its derivatives. Is this a derivative?
It could be. There you go.
Well, you know what? I mean, this kind of proves a point. This is crazy. How could a rider know all this stuff? And a rider is responsible for what's going in their body.
They are, 100%, yeah.
But, I mean...
Any number of supplements could have any number of those things in.
I haven't even got into the cannabinoids yet. Look. Actually, no,
there's only one.
Just one, in fact. It's actually quite useful.
That does remind me of
narcotics. What, I'm not allowed any narcotics?
No.
What's the point of even racing? What's even the point of racing then? So we have to face it, Doddy, that in our sport we have had some proper hard cheats.
That's a real shame.
It is a real shame, right? Back in 1997, I was at the World Champs in Chateau Day, and I'm not sure which national team it was, but their hotel was busted in the middle of the night, right? So they found riders running up and down the stairs, trying to keep their blood pumping around their body because they were going so hard at the drugs.
EPO, innit?
Well, yeah, I mean, what they found was there was above 50% level of hematocrit in their blood, which is a really heavy sign that they're on EPO. Basically, 4 riders were not allowed to race. They were not allowed to race, right? Now, in those 4 riders, this is 1997, was a guy called Philip Meerhager.
Yep,
right?
remember the name.
He went on to be world champion, silver medalist in the Olympics, World Cup champion. 2004, right?
Yeah.
Gets caught. Done for doping, banned for 2 years.
So it took him that long to get caught.
Now, it raises the question, right? We're talking about what you should do with a cheat, right? In 1997, that guy was stopped from racing because he was probably cheating. He then went on to be world champion. You see what I'm saying? Like, he won some stuff. Did he win it fairly?
Was he straight or not?
I don't know. No. I'm not saying anything, and nor is Neil from behind the camera. So I don't really know what we think about that, or what I think about that.
Yeah, it's a strange place to go, isn't it? I think.
I mean, it's sad, isn't it? Okay, let's talk about a mountain biker who was a real doper.
A little bit different though.
A real doper, doping hard. Missy Joe.
Did she ever dope though? I don't think she doped.
No, she did it in the right way.
Yeah, she
the
smuggled
right way
it
to dope. Well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she didn't mind a joint now and again, right? Okay, not good, but not as bad as cheating. But she did actually get caught smuggling. This amazing film came out this week, a couple of weeks ago. It's absolutely brilliant, this film. It just shows Missy Jove in a riding brilliance, an incredible character, but also her very colourful past.
Her wild side.
And in there is the story of her actually trafficking drugs, which is, I guess,
it's no surprise, to be honest.
Like, sounds bad.
Zap Espinato, who's one of the guys in it, a famous cycling journalist, he says he wasn't surprised because she's one of those people who does everything full bore.
Yeah. Well, he said he was only surprised she didn't do it more.
Yeah.
In a harder fashion.
Oh, dude, what are you doing? Don't know what's in this stuff these days.
Dude, that's a fruit shot.
Just checking. Can't be too sure.
So we've got old Popeye Philippe there we can talk about, and we've got Missy, the fuzzier side of mountain biking doping, bit more recreational. But it's a big question, Doddy. If you catch someone cheating, what do you do with them, in your opinion?
Ban them, I guess.
You are like, that's it, you are out. I don't know what I think. I really don't. If it was to happen, I'm not sure which way I would go with it. Love to know what you'd think in the comments section down below. Tell us all about doping and mountain biking. What does it mean? Any experience of it? Let us know. Right, let's get on with the news. So what's happening this week, Doddy?
Well, the coolest thing I've seen so far this week is Chris Akrigg has got a movie coming out on 4th of December, I think. And it's all about his sort of life in bikes.
Yeah,
which I think is going to be amazing.
It's an incredible career story.
He's an unreal rider. So.
He really is. There's one particular prat in it, but other than that, it is a very good film.
Is that the guy struggling to explain what trials is?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'll raise your Chris Akrigg film with a 50-1 classic.
That's
now
really
that we're
good.
here, it is really, really brilliant, this film. It's got some incredible riding in it.
Loads
Absolutely.
of tech jibbing and stuff.
I mean, I've always said I think the 50-1 guys, I think they've got mountain biking on the money. Yeah. That's what it looks like to me. It's an amazing laugh.
Dicking around in the woods, basically.
It's the best. It's the best. But it's a great film. Definitely not one to be missed. I enjoyed it a lot. Now, I tell you someone else I want to talk about this week. I spotted on Instagram, an Insta banger. This one, Harry Schofield.
Harry Schofield.
Look at this kid.
Who's he? Is he a young one? Is he?
He's 8 years old. Look at that backflip.
Oh my god. Look how fast he's going.
Unbelievable. The skills this kid's got.
He's like 8 years old.
Oh, it's unbelievable. How do kids get this good?
That's ridiculous.
I mean, this kid can motocross, he can backflip, he can ride skate parks, he can pump track, everything. I think he'd kill Blake right now.
I'd like to see that. Harry versus Blake.
Harry, you are invited to take on Blake. Let's do that video. That'd be
amazing.
Video. Oh my God.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you mustn't miss that guy. Yeah. What else have we got this week?
Steve Pete and Nicholas Villa got a video out called Unfinished Business. Of course, they were big rivals back in the day. They're pretty chummy these days, by all accounts.
Yeah, I don't know if I want them to be friends.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it back in the day when they just wouldn't even look at each other.
I think they secretly liked each other back then.
Do you think they've always liked
I reckon
each other?
they agreed to sort of slag each other off behind the scenes.
It was all a big con.
Yeah, I reckon.
Great video, though, and great to see two legends riding and still blinking fast.
Yeah.
Blinking fast. Right, Tech of the Week. We've got him here. We can't miss it. So, yeah, Doddy, GMBN Tech, what has been happening in that world recently?
All sorts of stuff, really. I think probably the coolest thing I've worked on, been doing some stuff on Chris Smith's bike.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got the same bike as Neil, which is a nuke-proof Mega T275C. That Sam Hill edition one.
Lovely.
So the blueberry and red.
Yeah.
He wanted to set his bike up for some jibbing, so he's doing a video for GMBN. I think it might be going out next week or so. And I set it up for that. So I set it up for bar spins on the front and put a free coaster kind of set up on the back. In fact, there's a couple of little videos of me just messing around in the office with it.
Very
and
cool.
Yeah, that's going to be up next week.
Yeah, nice bike that. Very nice.
But talking of cool bikes, so we gave away, or we're still giving away, that Santa Cruz bike for the bike build. Evo, the guy that's won the bike, he's coming to collect it. He's coming to see us on Monday.
Amazing.
So we're going to be doing some filming with Evo, and that's going to be on the show next week.
And that bike is cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And so he is coming from Slovakia, and he's driving back.
With the bike?
Yeah, so he's flying over to see us, hanging out for a couple of days, take him out for some food and that. And then he's got a friend who left his car in London and flew home. He's like, oh, Evo, do you reckon you could drive home for me?
He's bringing it in?
So he's driving back. In a Volvo from London to Slovakia.
There's lots happening on Tech at the moment. Is there any competitions?
There is actually, yeah.
Yes.
I did an unboxing yesterday, in fact, for Park Tools. So,
don't miss out on that.
A new aluminium work stand, like it's a lightweight foldable version, and loads of cool tool trays and stuff that goes with it. That's going out over the weekend. There's 2 setups you can win.
It's all happening in the tech world.
About $500 worth as well, from what I remember.
Get in there.
Really good gear, yeah.
Can we put the link in the description down below?
Yeah, we can. It is right there.
I think I just did that.
Yeah. You said can we? I said it's there. Yeah.
Well, there we are. News hot off the press. We have got some competition winners to announce to you guys. So if you were waiting to hear about that Ergon care package or the Northwave shoes, then get ready because your name could be coming up on the screen. So first off, I'm going to announce the winners of that Ergon care package. And there's 3 winners. Congratulations to Paul Bishop, to Patrick Back and to Nathan Bickham. There you are, guys. You are winners. Well done. That is an amazing prize, actually. I remember announcing that competition coming out, and it looks very cool. Right, next up, winners of these amazing Northwave shoes, XCM and GTX shoes. Very cool prize. I know a lot of you are looking forward to seeing if you won this. So, 3, 2, 1, your name's on the screen. Congratulations to Adam Kittrick, Jan Mills and Martyn Stricker. You are winners. Nice one. Right, now you would think that maybe the competition news is over, but no, I've got a new competition to announce to you, so you can still win something if you didn't win today. So the link is going to be in the description down below to our new competition for 3 pairs of Northwave Himalaya winter shoes. Now these are serious winter riding shoes, so if you're coming into the winter months, these shoes are ideal for you, are going to keep you dry and warm. So the link is in the description down below. If you want to win them shoes, then get down there and have a go. Okay, it's quiz time. Right, this is the big question. Which mountain biker, downhill racer, was stripped of their only World Cup win after testing positive for THC? I.e. marijuana. Wait, Doddy. Yep. Marijuana. It was at Grouse Mountain in Canada, ironically.
I know who this is.
Was it A, Josh Bryceland, B, Greg Herbold, or C, Gary Houseman? Which one was it? Now, I'll give you a moment to think about that, and while you do, let's look at some fails and bails. God, there are some big crashes. Ouch. Ouch.
I find it hard watching that stuff these days, to be honest.
Yeah, it made me sore.
So,
Right, now, before 1,000 Barrels, I asked you which downhill racer was stripped of their only World Cup win in Canada for using dope, basically, marijuana.
which is ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, so was it A, Josh Bryceland, B, Greg Herbold, or C, Gary Houseman? Doddy, do you know the answer?
I do. It was Gary Houseman.
It was.
Which is funny, really, because I wouldn't think that smoking a doobie is going to enhance your performance.
Well, it is ironic that it was in Canada and now it's legal there. Now, talking about cheating, right? What? Greg Herbold come up in that quiz?
He didn't need drugs to cheat.
No.
Apparently, in 1990, he cut the course somewhere.
And then ended up winning.
Apparently, some friends moved the tape back, but
Now
I've met Greg loads of times, and he's super cool. So
he's a super cool guy, right?
I don't
And that's
believe it.
just a dirty rumour.
it is, but it's always been like one of those funny rumours that like he's called a fat guy tiny.
Hypothetically
It's one of those,
speaking,
isn't
Doddy. Hypothetically speaking, if someone was to cut the corner
Yeah.
and then beat a doping mountain biker,
Yeah.
who's worse?
Ooh, that is a hard question. No, that's a great one.
That's a crazy
You
question.
can put that in.
That's a getting sacked question.
No, it's not.
It is. Right, it's time for Hacks and Bodges.
I think I'd rather get caught doping than
Stop
cutting the corner. Because at least by doping it means that I wanted to win that badly rather than just plain cheating.
Stop talking.
That's like electric doping versus doping.
Doddy, you're going to
Hacks and Bodges!
Hacks and Bodges. Hacks and Bodges. Hacks and Bodges.
I've had enough of that now. Right.
Right, time for Hacks and Bodges with Chain Reaction Cycles, who are giving away a £100 voucher to our best hack or bodge.
You can buy a
this
lot of
week.
£100.
You can. Isn't that amazing? I love this bit, giving away
Yeah.
£100. Excellent. Fair play. Right, we are going to take a look at our first one. The first one is from Daniel, who has made this amazing manual machine.
Manual machine.
To Blake's design. Look
Nice.
at that.
Using a lot of wood. Looking
Yeah.
quite sturdy.
I do like a manual machine. Apparently don't lean over though.
I've heard that someone managed to the back wheel.
Yeah, we're not responsible for that idea.
But do you know what else that makes a really good thing?
Yeah.
That Blake didn't think of? A bike wash station.
That's a good point. Oh my God, Dan, you're double in the running. Well done, mate. You're in the running. Okay, that's bad phrase. Okay, next up we have got Dragonoid. Right now,
Wow.
don't judge this one
Right.
too quickly, Doddy.
Yeah.
This is sort of like a full suspension BMX. But basically, right, it was an old knackered Apollo charm. They
Yeah.
found it in a bush, Dragonoid and his mates,
Yeah.
in Reading in the UK.
Yeah.
And basically brought it back to life. Look at this. I mean, this is the sort of bike you'd find in Reading, but it's got like put old blue BMX blue tyres on. He's
Wonder if you could do a
he's
blue
put
skid.
a mountain bike seat on there, but basically coloured it all in black, so it's nice and stealth looking. It's a great looking bike. That was in a bush, man, and now it's a bike again.
I do like the fact it's been recycled.
That's good, isn't it?
It is.
In the running,
Making use
in
of
the
some
running,
junk.
in the
yeah.
running, in the
It's good.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Right, and this week's winner. This week's
This is
winner
actually a really good one. So
Let's
this is
have a
from
look.
Dimitri in Poland. Right. So
Ah,
he was struggling
yes.
on where he should fit his handlebar bag. So he
Yeah.
put another set of bars and another stem on
That's
underneath his
clever.
existing bars.
that is this week's winner of the
Yeah.
Chain Reaction
And
Cycles.
that is a
£100
really
voucher.
good bodge.
Very good, boss. I'd say it's a hack.
It's not.
It is.
It's not because the handlebar bag would fit on his existing handlebars.
No, but it wouldn't because it would be all crowding his cables.
Nah.
It would. It'd be crowding his cables. That
bodge.
is a great. You know,
bodge.
he's saved money. He hasn't bought a. What's it?
It's one way of recycling your old stem when you buy a nice new one, I guess.
Yeah, come on. It's £100. It's
Still
worth
a bodge,
£100.
but congratulations.
Well done, sir.
It's a good
You've-
one, yeah.
you have won. If you think you could get your hack or bodge into the running and win that £100, then make sure you leave it in the uploader down there. Of course, you can do that with your bike vault and any other stuff you want to send us, and we will see your stuff and see if we can win that money. It's definitely a hack.
Bodge.
Okay, caption contest. Last week's photos. Blake skying it over me.
Yeah.
Skying it. I was giving his old back wheel a bit of a slap as he went past.
You didn't knock him off there, did you?
And this week's winner of the GMBN water bottle is Tobias W, who says, Blakey no fakey needs assist to clear the jump. That's right. I was helping him over.
Nice.
Helping him. Tobias, you have won yourself a GMBN water bottle. Just
Well
like
done,
this one.
Tobias.
It's on its way.
Nice.
There you go. Right, this week's caption contest photo is this one. Look at this. Oh, Blakey. He looks so wet and soaked. Right, what do you think, Doddy?
I
You
know
got
what
a
I'd
caption
say.
for that? Go on.
He's digging in the rain.
Ah, get it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
digging in the rain.
He was trail building.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Right, what do you think? You got a better one than that? Can you win this GMBN water bottle? Caption in the comment section down below, and it might be you winning the bottle. Good
Make it count. Dude, what are you doing?
Dude, that was a Coca-Cola.
Sorry, man.
I guess you can never be too careful. Okay, let's take a look at what you guys have been saying on the channel this week. On the Dirt Shed show last week, we had Polish guy, whose name is hard to say, and he says, shower afterwards. There's a shower downstairs. What? Yeah, I did mention last week.
It's more for bike wash than a shower.
I called it a shower, but it's basically a hose.
Yeah, you can shower down just
It's
like you
a
would
hose.
after the ride.
Yeah, it's not a real shower.
it's all
Not
good.
a real shower.
Hippo Collis says, show my age again here, but I had a teenage crush on Missy, as well as mad respect for her style and commitment.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I did a little bit as well.
Yeah, she was cool.
She
man.
was. She's pretty
was
wacky.
cool.
You know, she had
Yeah.
Gonzo around her neck, that piranha.
Yeah, man, she was the best.
He was in the
best.
Yeti years, the pre-Cannondale years. That's when she was that cool.
There's no rider like Missy nowadays.
There's not,
not tough
unfortunately.
like that. Certainly not with the entrepreneurial skills that she's got.
No,
Anyway,
no.
Moving on.
No.
Right, what's on the channel this week? What are you looking forward to, Doddy?
I think looking forward to the wet weather riding gear one. So 3 ways what you should do in what you definitely shouldn't do. You're going to find out on that.
Yeah. There's tons coming up. I'm definitely looking forward to the how to stay fit in winter video.
Yeah.
That's something that we all need to think about because the whole fitness goes over the winter, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it really does.
You don't want to shortcut that with doping.
Bike bolt, bum, bum, bum,
I haven't done one of these for
bike
ages.
bolt. Right, here we go.
Right, can
Doddy.
I have the bell?
Yeah, you got the bell. First bike is a Mondraker.
This is
from Fabio.
It's a lush picture.
Look at that.
You might criticise it for pedal position.
Yeah, but I tell you what, there's not
It
much
looks
wrong
neat.
with it.
Oh,
That's a super nice
it is.
start, isn't it?
Straight in with a super
Super
nice.
nice start. Right, next up we have
hello.
got Custom Scott Gambler.
What a position for that.
And it is Scott's
Straight
as well.
on the table. Nice.
Wow, I like that mudguard. That's cool.
Lucky nuts.
Oh, what do you think? I think
It's nice.
that's super nice too, isn't
Yeah,
it?
you reckon it's super nice?
Yeah.
Oh,
Super nice.
straight in.
Yeah, custom, isn't it?
Wowzers.
I like that a lot. Australia, that one.
Oh,
Right, we are now.
This is up my street. Look at
Yeah,
that. Perfectly positioned bike. He's got his logos done. His pedals at 3 o'clock.
I mean, we should ring the bell before. We
Nicely framed.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That is in North Dakota, USA.
That's cool,
It's Nick's.
yeah.
It's very nice, Nick. Well done. Next up, we have got David's. What is this bike? SE.
SE.
Wow.
SE Racing. No
It's an
way.
SE racing bike. Oh, that's cool.
Do you know, I love the location. I'd love to see a bit more of the bike, a bit more side on though, I have to say.
Yeah, that's 2 fatties in a row.
It's really nice.
You don't hear that often.
I just wish it was
Willamette Valley in Oregon. You wish it was. What you wish, Doddy?
just a
What
bit
you
more
wish?
side on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has
I
that
can't say
taken
enough.
has that taken the super off the nice for you?
Yeah, a little bit,
Oh,
unfortunately.
it's nice. It's nice.
It's
Nice,
really
David.
nice.
Next up.
Oh!
Hey! Look at that.
Straight
Trail
in.
dog with a GMBN beanie on.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Double winning. And your bike's nice too.
John, you have got a super nice for your
Yeah.
cube reaction.
Matching pedals, all good.
What's the dog's name? Pepper. There we go.
Hey,
Nice
Pepper.
to see you, Pepper.
Nice hat.
Next up.
Oh, look at that.
Good
What a
bikes this
banger.
week. Dan's Giant Fathom.
That is very nearly a perfect photo and setup there.
Oh,
Dude, that is awesome.
It's nice for me.
Oh, do you know what?
Go on, if you want.
Overall, super nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
up to you.
that's banging.
Well done, Dan.
Lovely
Super
bike,
nice.
dude. Ooh, hello. This is
Wow,
nice
look
as
at
well.
this.
Oh,
Look
I'm a
at
sucker
this.
for tan walls.
This
you know?
is Tristan Scott Voltage.
Dude, he's got tan walls.
I don't like tan
I
walls.
love tan
I
walls. Tan walls for me are up there with trail dogs.
It's the last bike in the bike vault this week. What are you giving it?
Super nice.
Super nice. We're out of the bike vault already. Can your bike get a super nice? Can it?
It can.
It can.
It can.
It can do it. Send it in. The uploader is there. You've got nothing stopping you. Can you get a super nice? Try. It could be you next week.
And so last thing this week, Martyn, is just want to say we're getting pretty festive over in the GMBN store, and there are loads of killer offers there. So just on screen now you can see a few of them. There's 3 for 2s on our red, white and black short sleeve team jerseys, 3 for 2 on the Ranger socks, and 20% off the complete cross country kit. So click up there, there's loads of cool stuff going on.
Yeah, don't miss out on that. Some great stuff. It's been a great show this week. Doddy, it's been amazing having you back in the shed.
It's been fun being here, Mark.
Thanks for coming, man. Before you guys go, don't miss out on hitting the old subscribe button just there so you don't miss a thing. Also, we've got a great video from Blake riding a pump track with Cy Richardson.
Oh, that's amazing.
You can click on that just there. Great video.
Yeah, and of course, don't forget to give us that massive thumbs up as usual.
See you next time.